Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to our playthrough of Shadowrun Hong Kong. We're gonna see what's going on with Gobbet on the sinking ship. I'm trying to remember. When we talked to Gobbet, we told her, we told her to check on the sinking ship. And she said she'll let us know. And then she disappeared. But she didn't say that. Like, she didn't ask for our help. We just said, alright, we're gonna follow her. Um, you know, I'm not sure she actually needs our help. Because she never asked for it. Anyway, let's go to the sinking ship, see what happens. We can do that later. Right now I need a favor. What favor can Jomo do for you? You need a body dumped at sea? I can do it fast, no one will see. Maybe you need to hide some cargo on the beach. Make a map with X marks the spot. Captain Jomo burst into hearty laughter, slapping his side in mirth. I need you to take me to the sinking ship. Ah, easy lah. I know exactly where that heap of junk is. Alright, lead the way then. Oh, it's just me and Isabel. No one else is coming. That's interesting. I thought we would bring some of our other dudes. Alright, it's just me and Isabel. The sinking ship, Hong Ham Bay. Captain Jomo's converted speedboat chops through the rough water like a cleaver through chicken bones, launching you skyward with every wave that it hits. Your destination, the sinking ship, Gobbet's former home. The orc pirate laughs and opens the throttle. Wind and rain lash your face as the floating amalgamation of shipping containers grows larger. You can see that it's stacked at least 3 containers deep, an inelegant brick of corrugated weathering steel. An assortment of pontoons, buoys, and other flotation devices have been lashed to the base of the raft to prevent it from tipping. You don't know what's happening here or why Gobbet felt the need to face it alone, but one way or another you're about to find out. So it's just a bunch of crates lashed together, a bunch of containers lashed together. Doesn't look very safe, does it? Alright, so my setup is basically as good as it gets, except I can always upgrade my healing and aim, right? So I can upgrade these, I can buy the fetish. And I've never bought any gear for my teammates, ever. Unspent karma, we're fine. The scramble up the side of the sinking ship was treacherous. You hauled yourself up over the edge with your heart hammering in your chest, clawing for purchase against the wind and the driving rain. Walking on the surface deck isn't much better. The steel that you're standing on is slick, sheeted with water from the rainstorm that hammers down from above. Every time you shift your weight, you can feel your feet begin to slide. There are no safety rails in sight. A slip, a rogue wave, it wouldn't take much to send you screaming over the edge of the raft and into the dark water below. This thing is a wreck. Isabel gingerly prods as a rusted section of the container that you're standing on with her boot. It depresses easily, with entirely too much give. I can't believe that Gobbet ever chose to live here. Maybe it wasn't this bad. From her descriptions of the sinking ship, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Yeah, she always told me that the lady in charge, what was her name? Malvina. She'd always told me that Malvina was a control freak, all obsessed with order and cleanliness, and Cadmus was supposed to be a top-quality repair guy. She prods the patch of rust again, frowning, the steel flakes under her foot. This thing looks like it's in good repair to you. There's no guarantee that those two are even alive. A sudden gust of wind buffets you, sending you sliding. Isabel drops to a crouch, clinging to the metal with gloved hands to keep herself from slipping. She looks up, locks her dark eyes on you. We should get moving. It's dangerous up here, and my gear is getting soaked. Agreed. Let's find Gobbet and make sure she's alright. She nods. You take the lead, I'll follow. Alright, so this place is worse than we expected. There is some cover in case we feel like combat. Oh, look! Oh, literally rats? The rat shaman appears to be completely out of control. Hey! Rat shaman, can we talk about what's going on with this? Like, what's going on here? Let me do a little bit of self-healing, because we're gonna need that, right? Oh man, there's a lot of rats. And then, like... How good are you? Well, not that good. This is bad news, right? Oh, that's almost dead, okay. So, let me... Oh, I don't think I can tank this many hits. Okay, let's kill one rat. Ow. Oh, wait a minute. I killed the guy that I was draining health from, didn't I? Oh no, I'm healing. Alright, good, I'm healing. So, yeah, can you help me with this mouse? Pop. Pop. Alright, that's good. Let me AoE these two. Ow. I'm literally being eaten alive by this rat. Oh, they're actually having a bad time over there, huh? Can you kill this? Alright, very good. Can you help her with that? Alright, very good. I am injured? I am 23 out of 30. I guess that's not too bad. Hey, do you have a rat shaman problem? That was ginormous, that rat. The woman by the fire looks like she hadn't seen a bar of soap in weeks. Her companion doesn't look much better. Their faces are streaked with soot and grime that the rain seems impotent to wash away. Glad to see you made it through that in one piece. Oh, me too. The woman smiles at you, revealing a set of crooked teeth. Please, come stand by the fire and get warm. Yeah, sure. Thank you for your hospitality. The smile widens. Of course, we don't get strangers here often, and it's far too miserable out to turn away a guest. Want to tell me what's up with the killer rats? The devil rats, you mean? They're becoming something of a crisis for us. We don't know why they've started attacking, and we can't seem to wipe them out. Truth be told, we could really use your help. Yeah, okay. I've got some questions. If you two are locals, maybe you can answer them. They exchange uneasy glances. Sure, she tries on a smile. Ask away. What are your names? My name is Kara Leung. She jerks her thumb at the rotund man huddled by her side. That's Patrick Lowe. He lifts his doughy face from the fire to squint at you. Hey, welcome aboard. Are you two the welcoming committee? Yes, Melvina told us. His companion cuts in. We were told to keep position up here and watch out for incoming vessels. Piracy is always a threat in these waters. I can't tell you how happy we are to see a couple of friendly faces on deck. Why did she cut him off about Melvina? Oh, these people, they're pretending to be friendly. They're not actually that friendly. How do you know that we're friendly? We're just heavily armed strangers, and you only just met us. She chuckles. If you wanted to kill us, you'd have done it already, right? Besides, we know you aren't pirates. You haven't tried to rob us yet. I mean, I can start robbing you now. If you want me to prove something to you. When did the devil rats first start appearing? A couple of months ago, I think. The days kind of flow together out here. It's hard to say. The days flow together out here? That doesn't usually happen. They only started getting aggressive a couple of weeks ago, though. How many people live on a sinking ship? Beats me. The population's been going down recently, though, I'll tell you that much. What's happening? Are they dying or are they leaving? What does that mean? A lot of the ship is barricaded, off limits. We have no idea how many people are living in those sections now, but when I first arrived on the sinking ship, there were at least a couple hundred souls aboard. Couple hundred! Attrition being what it is, I guess that there are maybe 70 of us left. Like you said, it's hard to say. This sounds like a disaster? It sounds like there's a disaster going on here that they're trying not to tell us about. You two don't seem pretty well equipped to fight those things, no offense. None taken, we're squatters, not soldiers. We're doing our best, but I'd be lying if I said I weren't glad to have professionals on board. Want to tell us why your raft is crawling with those things? Her smile fades, we don't know. At first it was just a nuisance, but lately it's been getting a lot worse. Those little monsters are threatening our nest. We try to kill them, but they just keep coming back. It seems like a rat shaman has lost control. That answers my questions. So, good. So, are you ready to help us? We'll help you with your rat problem, but you need to help us first. He turns to his companion. Refresh my memory. Didn't we just help peel a swarm of devil rats off of them a few seconds ago? Isabel heels to face the man scowling. We didn't ask you to do that. We could have handled the rats on our own. We're looking for a friend. Well, let's not get, too pissy about this. Carol Lang, she sighs. Alright, describe this friend of yours to me. She's young, about my age, orcish, with a shaved scalp and dreadlocks. Have you seen her? I'm afraid not. I wish that we had, but we don't get to see many strangers here. So how about it? Will you help us or with our rat infestation or not? Yeah, we'll help. Sure. She breathes a sigh of relief. The rats have been a huge problem for us. Between the damage that they inflict and the disease they carry, they've made it impossible for us to keep up our regular maintenance duties on the raft. If you follow us, we'll lead you down below decks. With your help, we'll get the ship cleaned up again. This seems like a trap. A few more questions to ask first. Go ahead then. Ask, but make it quick, alright? It's pissing rain out and I'm freezing. When you said that the rats were keeping you from your regular maintenance duties, what do you mean? Keeping a raft like this seaworthy is a full-time job. The devil rat infestation isn't helping with that. We've got dozens of people below decks, scrounging for materials to fix leaks and shore up the weak parts of the hull. If something doesn't happen soon, we're gonna have to stop working on her altogether, and if that happens, it's only a matter of time before she capsizes. Why do you guys even bother? It's just like a giant pile of junk. You said that the devil rats carry a disease. What disease is that? Vitas. It's a non-replication capable strain. If you catch it, you can't pass it on to anyone else, but it can still kill you. Why bother staying here at all? If I were you, I think that I'd pick up my things and go. Patrick's doughy face goes red. This is our home, our nest. We ain't gonna leave it no matter what. The woman interjects, cutting her partner short. What he means to say is that we don't have anywhere else to go. If we were to abandon the sinking ship, we'd probably wind up getting forced into the walled city. Well, I'm not sure this place is any better than the walled city. Anyway, I'm satisfied for now. Let's go ahead and lead, we'll follow. The hatch down below is just over this way. We'll show you down. Let me look around a little bit. There's a down below. Because we are on the water. Down below means below the waterline. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. But there's more people over here. Hey, you guys. Nobody wants to talk? Like she's just chilling in the rain? Worn box. Alright, let me ransack this pile of junk. Yoink. Manage. Oh, I can decide where to put it. You know what? Isabel can have it. Isabel can't have it? Isabel can have it. Wait. Oh, and then there's another grenade, okay. Alright, congratulations, Isabel. You now have 2 grenades! A shallow pool of standing water has scattered on the platform, separating it from an access hatch at the edge of the raft. Electricity arcs over the surface of the pool in angry spiderwebs of blue-white light. Yeah, that's not safe. Whoa, hold up. The damned anti-boarding system's gone haywire again. He points to the cracking pool. Look, this isn't draining the way it's supposed to. She slams a heel into the deck, her face flushing red in frustration. Again, we just fixed the pump last week. Anti-boarding system. Isabel looks up from the cracking pool, fixes her eyes on the locals. What the hell is this? A bad idea, that's what. Blame the Shadowrunners that lived on this thing before we did. Alright. It's like an anti-theft system on a car, only a lot meaner. When it gets tripped, the channel floods and then the ship's power gets shunted into the water. It can deliver a hell of a shock. She jerks her head at the crackling pool, scowling. Only now it seems to trigger randomly. And the pump that we installed as a workaround has started breaking down on top of that. Why didn't you just disable the damn thing in the first place? We tried. Lost 3 good engineers trying. In the end, we decided to just go with the workaround. No pool, no shocks. Well, that was the theory anyway. Well, it isn't that dangerous, all things considered. 3 people died. He glances at you and Isabel, sizes you up. You've got boots on, right? You could probably make it across with... Isabel cuts him off, a serious look on her face. It's pouring out, we're both drenched. And that thing has to be putting out a lot of voltage for those arcs to be visible like that. Trying to cross that pool as is would be a bad idea, a really bad idea. There has to be something else we can do to get across. Maybe there are other locals up here who can help. It wouldn't hurt to look. One way or another, we gotta find a way across this thing. Alright. She turns away from the dwarf sneering, one that doesn't involve crossing on foot. Can we, like, throw the dwarf over? Can we like, just toss the dwarf over? Pump machinery. Before you sits a very worn and very non-functional water pump. An ancient hose snakes down from the pump into a drainage channel along the deck. Looks pretty busted. Maybe we could fix it with some of the junk that's littering the deck. Examine the pump mechanism. Up on closer inspection, you can see that this pump suffers from clear signs of neglect. Years of near-constant use and deferred maintenance have taken the toll on the machine, and has recently broken down. Heavy scoring and burn patterns also indicate the reason why the pump isn't working. A blown fuse. Isabel, can you fix this? We need intelligence 6. She studies the broken mechanism, frowning. I'm afraid not. If it were a computer, I could probably do something with it, but I'm not much of a mechanic. If we find a replacement fuse, I can slot it for you. Anything else, and you're on your own. Alright. Well, let's look around. We have to ask those guys. Wait, oh, what's this? Rusted crank wheel. A heavily rusted wheel has been mounted to one of the containers here. The floor grates here look similar to the ones near all the flooding. She examines the grates, frowning. Yeah, I think that all of this might be connected. Hydraulic, maybe. I can see some lines running under the lip of this container. This might be the solution to our flooding problem, assuming that you can get that wheel to budge, that is. Strength 5. Alright, so we don't have intelligence 6, we don't have strength 5. Talk to those dudes. The boat's still there, by the way. Can't we just, like, take the boat and go down here? There's a boat! Wait a minute. There's a boat there. Can't we just, like, take the boat and get over here? Video games, am I right?